Hello, everybody. Welcome again. I got my man Chris Michaels here. We're going to nerd out about these northern lights.
Yeah, we are.
I hope you guys enjoy this video. Like, subscribe if you want more content like this, and let's get into it. So, you've been talking about these northern lights for about the last 48 hours.
Yeah, man. It's been a trip for sure. I mean, it came up as a potential yesterday morning. Started looking at that. I think we first put out the article, the alert, and everything right around, I want to say 9 o'clock, 9:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
And then from there, we brought in Tony Rice, who's our resident space expert. He was talking about it at noon. And it was always like this potential, right?
Yes.
You don't want to oversell these things, because if you get everybody out there looking and nothing happens.
Yes.
And space weather is really tough to predict. But this exceeded everybody's expectation. And we've got round two potentially tonight, Wednesday evening.
Ooh, round two. That sounds like a cool little date night thing to do.
Yeah.
You know, grab some drinks, go look at the northern lights. I think it'll be great.
Yeah.
So show us what you got, man. You got a whole bunch of maps pulled up.
This is what's amazing to me. So we, between our reported feature and my social media, we've had people sending in pictures from Manitoba, Nova Scotia, all that in Canada.
Yeah.
I've been, just before we came on here, got a picture in northern Minnesota. We've got tons of pictures here in North Carolina.
Yeah.
And then as far south as coastal Mississippi and Florida. And this one's going to shock you.
Okay.
This picture here from Australia.
Love it.
Right? So the northern lights is, the technical term is Aurora borealis.
Okay.
Well, Australia is in the southern hemisphere. Southern lights, they're called Aurora australis.
Oh, okay.
So that's, it's amazing to me to see how widespread this was. And if you want to take it from kind of a, I don't know, spiritual or personal perspective, it's like for a few moments, we stopped with the arguing. We stopped with the bickering on social media. And everybody was just taking pictures of this. And it just goes to show we have a lot more in common when we take interest in stuff like this. And again, we have that opportunity to do it again tonight. Just really keeping my fingers crossed.
No, I love it, especially everybody's just looking up at the sky collectively and just enjoying the beauty. And, we just forget about our earthly things everybody's going through something for.
Yeah, we've all got bills. We've all got stresses, man. But that kind of took away some of those worries. Hopefully it did for those that were able to see it.
Okay, so for the people that don't know, what is a northern light, or is it lights?
So it's, let's talk about these northern lights. Yeah, so let's talk about what causes it. So we have this, the sun is in a very active phase right now.
Yes.
And it's shooting out what's called a coronal mass ejection, a solar flare.
Okay.
When these are directed at Earth, they follow Earth's magnetic field.
Mm-hmm.
And the stronger that interaction is, solar storm, geomagnetic storm, the stronger that is, the farther south the aurora can be seen. So that's why most oftentimes you're going to see it in Alaska, Iceland, Norway, and everything, because most of these storms are not that strong.
Okay.
But this is an exception. So the Space Weather Prediction Center with NOAA says this is a G4. So think about it like a hurricane. You go from Cat 1 to Cat 5. This is G1 to G5.
Yes.
G4 is a pretty strong solar storm. So what they've said is that this might peak around midday Wednesday, but if it can hold on to that status, that G4 status, if it can hold on long enough, then here's what you guys need to do. You need to look after sunset. So it might be a little bit of an earlier time than last night. You find a clear view of the northern sky, get away from the city lights. Like even my neighborhood, it's tough to see. And I live in South Wake County, which is not city, right?
Yes.
But you look north, and then on your phone, assuming I've got an iPhone, you turn it on, the camera on night mode, and then you drag the exposure to 10 seconds, so you're really getting as much light as you can. So that's why you're able to see some of those reds and everything in the photos. Not a lot of that is naked eye visible, so that's why you're able to see it. And we've broken down some things like that. We've also talked about why this is happening so often over the past 2 years. So if you're not watching this video for long enough, you can check that out on WRAL.com. It's also on the weather app as well.
No, I love it, and I'm definitely gonna see what I can do. Maybe before I go to bed and things like that. I'm glad you said after the sunset.
Yeah.
So we can get that.
Well, that's the thing. I missed out on it last night because I'm up at 1:30 in the morning to come into work. And it was not quite doing the same thing at that time, and so at 10 o'clock I didn't get to see it. But I interrupted you. What were you about to say?
No, you're fine. We're here to nerd out a little bit. So you're saying this is happening more often. Is that just because the sun is more active, the radiation is impacting our magnetic fields, and then this is what we're seeing, the sun's just more active?
Yeah, so the sun goes through cycles, right? So there's solar minimums and solar maximums, and we're at a maximum, right? We're entering a maximum. So these sunspots that shoot out these solar flares, they're more active right now. So just by that, you're going to have more chances. Now, not all of these solar flares hit Earth's magnetic field,
Absolutely.
right?
The sun's really big, and people don't realize.
Right. It's like shooting a basketball at a net. Not everything is going to go in the net.
Yes.
Not every swing of the baseball bat is going to hit the baseball. So that's exactly what we're talking about here. So that right away is going to increase your odds. They tend to happen more around the equinoxes, so around fall and spring, as opposed to summer and winter. And then the other thing is, it's not just science, but it's also technology. Because we now have this stuff, we're able to photograph it more.
Yes.
So yes, it's more active. Yes, there are more opportunities, but we're also documenting it more, which is great because of the education perspective and the fact that researchers can get to know this more. But it does give the perception that, like, oh man, we're going through some wild times here.
No, for sure. And I can't wait to like show I got some flat earth buddies. I can't wait to show them this, like, hey, technology, science, we're doing some things here. And I really enjoy it. So tell us what else. You're talking about the viewing area that you have.
Yeah.
We're kind of really at the edge.
Yes. So this is, let's assume that we stay at that G4 status.
Yes.
Which just sounds really cool. It's like, I'm at G4 status. Let's assume that we stay at that point.
Yeah.
Then we would be able to see from dark spots without city lights and everything. We might be able to see some stuff naked eye.
Okay.
Still low on the horizon, probably not going to be dancing over your heads like it was in Minnesota last night. But it would that would be possible.
Okay.
This is a map from the University of Alaska Fairbanks. They have something that's called a Geophysical Institute, and they issue these Aurora forecasts. So many people have been looking for their forecast that the website crashed. But this is conceptually where they tend to draw the line. So you might be able to take more pictures of it along the Gulf Coast, Texas, Florida, and you might be able to take more pictures of it here as well.
Yes.
So it's like all the pieces need to come together perfectly. We got to keep that G4 status into the evening.
Yes.
And if we do so, then we're in for a treat.
G4 status. This is what I'm going to do for you guys. I'm going to clear all the clouds across the whole United States.
Well, let's dive into that while you're talking.
Okay.
Let's pull up the satellite imagery and I'll show you guys it.
Also, I'm going to talk to the Raleigh mayor to see if we can shut off all the lights so we can all enjoy this experience and see what's going on.
I appreciate you doing that, man.
Hey, it's about teamwork, am I right? It's about teamwork.
Let's see. I'm trying to pull up our satellite imagery here. So let's see, visible WRAL.
And you guys are seeing how these guys make graphics. A lot of times, this is how they cook things up all day, morning and evening, and especially for the noon as well. Also for News Plus as well. So this is how they're cooking up things in between these live hits.
Yeah. So and sometimes those things don't work, like the satellite imagery there. But looking off camera, I can tell you that in terms of our weather and our view, I mean, we've got a crystal clear sky. So high pressure is our weather maker. If you want to nerd out even more, high pressure, when it's overhead, the air sinks.
Yeah.
So when the air sinks, you don't get as much cloud cover. So this is really, because what ticks me off is a lot of times you'll have these things, meteor showers, northern lights, and you're like, it's always cloudy.
Yes.
And so thankfully this time around, that's not going to be the case. So yeah, if all the pieces space weather wise fit, then our weather here at home is going to cooperate too, for tonight. So I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm really, really hoping that people that missed out last night get a chance.
Well, here's what I'm going to say, and we're going to wrap up, guys. Grab your jacket,
Yes.
Grab your favorite bev. If you do drink, please drink responsibly. Don't drink and drive.
Yeah.
And call it Uber. And honestly, enjoy